The man was stunned to discover that the woman emerging from behind the tree looked exactly like his own wife. Had Jera not been by his side the entire time, he might have mistaken her for his wife. They were even wearing identical clothes, as if they were carbon copies of each other. Only then did Jera realize this was the version of herself who had entered the forest earlier to use the restroom. Neither understood what was happening. It felt like they'd been transported. Kyle told Jera to stay put while he crept over. He saw his other self leaning against the car, waiting. He picked up a pine cone and tossed it. While the other self was distracted, he quietly retrieved a can of gasoline from the back seat. The pair quickly returned to the parking spot, filled the tank, and sped away. Not long after, they spotted the strange man flagging down another car. Kyle wanted to scare the stranger away to help the driver. He frantically honked the horn. When the stranger turned toward the sound, he saw the two escaping from the car, his own doppelgangers. Only then did they realize they seemed to be trapped in an endless loop. They recalled the old man's words. Doing the opposite might offer a chance to escape. Kyle immediately put the car in reverse, hoping to break the endless cycle. Soon, they spotted a boundary sign. Overwhelmed with relief at finally escaping, they embraced each other. But when Jera reached into the trunk for something felt off. Their tent appeared identical to the strange man's clothing. Then, the dagger in the box seemed to be the same one the stranger held. Jera suddenly grasped something. Could that strange man be Kyle, the man beside her? The thought filled Jera with terror, tears welling in her eyes. Never had she imagined her own husband would be the one hunting her down. Paralyzed with fear, she pointed the dagger at Kyle, forcing him to get out of the car. Kyle looked utterly terrified, though he didn't understand what was happening. Seeing Jera's agitated state, he obediently got out. Yet the moment he stepped out, he witnessed an even more terrifying scene. The strange man drew his dagger and approached. Panicked, Kyle fled into the forest, hiding behind a large tree to escape pursuit. Meanwhile, inside the car, Jera suddenly saw a blood-soaked version of herself sitting beside her, screaming for help. Panicked, Jera rushed out of the car. She could no longer distinguish reality from illusion, feeling everything around her was a hallucination. Before she could regain her senses, a dagger plunged into her abdomen. The attacker was none other than the strange figure. Only then did Jera clearly see the stranger's face. To her horror, it was her own reflection.
Why? Why are you doing this?
The creature appeared bewildered, offering no response to Jera's words. Just then, Kyle, who had fled into the forest, returned. Seeing his wife gravely wounded, he was overcome with rage. He charged forward, tackling the creature to the ground and plunging a dagger into its eye. Just when they thought the strange events had ended, another stranger appeared. To protect his wife, Kyle channeled his grief and rage into strength, engaging the stranger in combat. But he was no match for the stranger, who seized the opportunity and swiftly beat Kyle until he was dizzy and disoriented. At that moment, the stranger's face was revealed. It was another Kyle. Why would they want to kill their own doppelganger? After defeating Kyle, the stranger rummaged through the car, tossing the gasoline can onto the ground. He then used a rope he found to bind Jera. Only then did Jera realize, could the person they had seen hanging from the tree earlier have been herself?